Welcome, writers. Today's Writing Club for Kids session will focus on how to use setting to inspire us to write a great story. This session is suitable for writers between the ages of 6 and 8 years old. Thank you for joining us for another Writing Club for Kids session. Today we are going to focus on setting. Can you tell our writers at home what setting is?
Time and where.
Time and where, yes. Another way to say that is time and place of a
Story.
or when and where a story takes place. Very good. So today we're going to allow our setting to inspire us to write a story. Can you tell our writers what they need today?
You need 3 pieces of writing paper, a pencil, crayons, color pencils or markers, and your writing folder.
Setting plays a very, very important part of a story. In many cases, if the setting of a story were changed, it may change the entire story. And one of the writers we're going to look to for inspiration is one of our favorite books, The Polar Express. Can you tell our writers at home why this is one of our favorite books?
Because I like seeing how the boy solves a problem.
Solves a problem. And can you tell our writers what the main or primary setting is in this book?
The Polar Express.
And what is the Polar Express?
A train.
A train. And what time does this story take place?
Night on Christmas Eve.
And does the fact that it takes place at night on Christmas Eve on a train very, very important to the story?
Yes.
Yes, it is very, very important to the story. So we want you to think first of a setting. When and where do you want your story to take place? And once you've built your setting, then we will build the story. So take a minute, pause the video, and decide on your setting. Now you're going to take your 3 pieces of paper, and on your first paper, all I'd like you to do is draw your setting. You don't even have to include your characters on the first piece of paper. Draw your setting, use your pencil, use colored pencils, use crayons, use markers, and then come back to us and we'll talk more about how you can use that setting to inspire the rest of your story. Welcome back, writers. I hope you had fun drawing your setting. What setting did we choose?
The beach.
The beach, one of our favorite places to go. Can you show our writers what you drew?
This is the sand. This is the sun with sunglasses. And chair and umbrella.
So once you decide on a setting first, then you have to start thinking about all the possible problems that can happen in that setting. So what are some problems that can happen at the beach?
You could get scraped by a shell.
You can get scraped by a shell as you're walking on the sand. All right, what other problems could happen? What happened the last time we were at the beach to the people in front of us? Do you remember?
We got sprayed by water.
We got sprayed by water, but they got covered in water. One of the waves came in and everything got wet. Do you remember that? One of the times I was at the beach, do you remember what stung me?
Stingray.
No.
Jellyfish.
No, but that was a good guess. I got a bee sting. That hurt. But the lifeguards helped me out. So there are lots of problems that can happen
Stingray. You could get stung by stingray. And jellyfish.
in the on the beach or in the
ocean.
Okay, well the ocean could be part of your setting too. Yes, I am thankfully not been stung by a jellyfish or stingray. What about you?
No.
So now I want you to think of your setting and think of all the problems that can occur and then just choose one problem. Add your characters to page 1 and then on page 2 draw your... Where's page 2? Did we lose page 2? We lost page 2. There's page 2. On page 2, draw your problem. And then on page 3, draw your solution. and then come back to us and we will share our problem and solution at the beach with you. So, did you have fun including your characters and your problem in your story? We sure did. You ready to share? All right, let's use the touch and tell method to tell our writers at home who your characters are and what happens to them.
So they're at the beach. So it's a beautiful sunny day. This is Julie, and this is Bobby.
Okay. What happens?
Julie swims to the bottom of the ocean, and she gets scraped by a big rock.
By a big rock. Okay. How is it resolved?
Bobby gave her a Band-Aid, and it still hurts, so she's crying, and the son sees that she got hurt, so it's crying also.
Oh, so a question about the characters. Is Bobby a friend of Julie's, or is Bobby a lifeguard, or is he just
a lifeguard?
He's a lifeguard. Okay. So the problem is a hurt foot by being scraped on the rock, and resolution is lifeguard to the rescue. Just like I had when I got my bee sting at the beach, right?
Those are what lifeguards are supposed to do.
Exactly. Thank you to all our lifeguards that help all of our beachgoers feel better when they have any injuries at the beach. So now, writers, we'd like you to use that same touch and tell method to tell someone at home your story. It can be a sibling, it can be a parent, it can be a stuffed animal,
a pet.
A pet. So take a minute and use the touch and tell method. And when you're done with that, we want you to put the same words that you describe to your parent, to your sibling, to your pet, to your stuffed animal on the bottom lines. And we're going to do the same. Hello, writers. Who is excited to hear our story? Raise your hand if you're excited. We're so excited to share it with you. Feel free to share your stories with us as well. You can email it to us at info@writingclubforkids.com or share it on our social media. Are we ready to share?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
One day, Julie was at the beach to go swimming. She met a lifeguard named Bobby. The sand felt warm and the water felt cold. Julie swam to the bottom of the ocean and her foot scraped a rock. It started to bleed. Bobby saved her and gave her a Band-Aid. She felt better, but was done with the beach.
She was done with the beach, but Bobby saved her. What a great story with a beautiful setting and a problem with a resolution. So remember, writers, we staple our papers so that we keep them together, and then we put them in our writing folder. Do we worry about our words being perfect?
No.
Do we worry about our punctuation being perfect?
No.
No, it's about production and making this folder as thick as we can. Then we're going to choose one writing piece to get ready for
publishing.
Thank you for joining us. Please remember to like, subscribe, share. We would love to read your writing. So if you wanted to share it with us, we would be so delighted. Please visit our social media pages and our webpage and share anything that you would like. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget that in the description below, you'll be able to find everything that you'll need to access the Polar Express or access our writing pages or access any writing support documents that we use today. It was great to see you, and we'll see you next time.